you have got two lines, two equations, plot two lines for those two equations on the graph and then see where it intersects. The intersection point gives you the solution of those two equations. Alright? That is how we will solve the problem. Now, how do we represent it? How do we represent in order to get the allotted marks that the particular problem contains? For that, we will need how to first fill up the coordinate table. There is something called as a coordinate table. You need to fill that coordinate table correctly in order to get the correct answer, in order to plot the lines correctly. Alright? Fine. So what are those coordinate tables? Let us look at the problem number 1, exercise 1.2, problem number 1. So we have here equation number 1 is x plus y equal to 3, and then we have equation number 2. So this is your equation number 1, and the equation number 2 is x minus y is equal to 4. This is your equation number 2, and then you have got a coordinate table which they have mentioned. They have mentioned a coordinate table. Okay. So what is a coordinate table? It is basically a 3-row 4-column table. So you can see there are 3 rows and there are going to be 4 columns, and you will have x coordinate written here, y coordinates written here, and then both the coordinates put together, x dot y written over at the end. So you have got here 3. Here they have put a box which we have to fill. Again, here they have put a box which we have to fill. Here they have put a box which we have to fill. Here they have 5. Here they have 3. So here 3 comma 0. Here there is a box which we need to fill, and here 0 comma 3. Alright. So this is what they have mentioned. And then there's a second box, the second coordinate table. Again, a 3-row and a 4-column table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You have x coordinate here, y coordinate here, x comma y coordinate here. And then this will belong to x minus y equal to 4, and this will belong to x plus y equal to 3. So this coordinate table is based on this equation, this coordinate table is based on this equation. Alright? And what does here you have a box which we have to fill. Here you have 0, here you have a box. Minus 1, you have a box here, you have a box here. You have 0, you have minus 4, you have 0 comma minus 4 here. Alright? So this coordinate table, filling up this coordinate table is of prime importance first, right? So let's first look at it. Look at how do we fill these tables. Without knowing how to fill this table, you will not get the equations, you will not get the lines, you will not get the intersection point correctly. This is vital. So let's understand how to do that. Let's begin. So we have x plus y equal to 3 as the equation for this table is there. So how do we get the value? If x is equal to 3, we need to put x equal to 3 here, and then whatever is the value of y, that value comes over here. Alright? And then those two values together have to be written here. Alright? That is the actual method. But you will say, sir, here we can also play a trick. And what is that trick? Since they have mentioned 3 comma 0 means they have already mentioned x coordinate and y coordinate, you already know that the y coordinate is going to be 0. But that's not correct. You have to actually find the value of y and then go here. Alright? So the first row is always assumed. You have to assume a value, whatever value you like. I will tell you what values are generally good to assume. But these values you have to assume. The second value of y you need to calculate from the equation. So go on putting the value of x, go on getting the value of y. And that value of y you need to put here. And then once you get x and y, then just go on writing down the x and y values here. Is that clear? Fine? Okay, let's see how to fill this table. So here 3, 0, you get 3, 0, here 0, 3, so that means 0 was here, that is why the total became 0, 3. Now here they have given y value as 5, y is 5. They have not given us x, they have not given here. So you actually have to find it. Now let's see how to find it. So we will say put y equal to 5 in equation 1. Okay, so therefore x plus 5 is equal to 3, therefore x is equal to 3 minus 5, therefore x is equal to minus 2. So here you get minus 2, and so here it will be minus 2 comma 5. So that completes the table. Alright, let's go to that table now. Now this table is based on this equation, mind you. So whenever you have to substitute any value, you have to substitute in this equation. Alright, fine. Let's see. Y is 0, we don't know x, we don't know y. So y equal to 0, we have to substitute here. So you will say put y equal to 0 in equation 2. What will we get? So x minus 0 is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4 plus 0. So x is equal to 4. So you get x as 4. And if you get x as 4, then this becomes 4 comma 0. Right? Let's go to the next. Now here put y, here x is minus 1. So put x equal to minus 1 in equation 2. What will we get? We will get minus 1 minus y is equal to 4. Now, so minus y is equal to 4 plus 1. So minus y is equal to 5, and so y is equal to minus 5. Y is equal to minus 5. So if y is equal to minus 5, then this will become minus 1 comma minus 5. Alright? This is how you represent it. This is how you write it. Here they have already completed it. You don't have to find anything. So the table is complete. So now the coordinate tables are complete. This is very important. Completing the coordinate table is of prime importance whenever you are solving a simultaneous equation by graphical method. Remember that. Alright? So take this down and then we go to the actual problems. How to solve actual problems. Alright. Now we will solve an equation by graphical method. Okay. So our graph is ready. You have x-axis, you have y-axis, you have written down x-axis. What is the unit? 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. The origin is 0, 0, and then x dash, y dash. So this completes the drawing of graph. This is the problem. So on the left hand side of your graph book, when you have your graph book, on the right hand side you have a graph drawn already, right? Ready-made graph you have. And on the left hand side you will have single line papers. On those single line papers, on those single line page, you are going to solve the problem and get the coordinate table. So that left hand side is to be used to get the coordinate tables, and the right hand side you are going to, from that coordinate table, you are going to plot the graph of the equation. Alright? Fine. Let's see. So we will say, we will draw this line like this. Here we will take the first equation, 3x minus y is equal to 2. Here we take the second equation, which is 2x minus y equal to 3. We will divide it into two sides and then we start our solution. We will say, okay, in the coordinate table, you have to assume the value of x. As I said, you will have to assume the value of x as 0, 2 and minus 2, or 0, 1 and minus 1. Whichever value suits you, whichever value gives you the nearest answers, try and select that. Alright? Now in this equation, always try to see that you don't get numbers beyond 8 generally, because in your graph, vertical axis may go up to 10, but the horizontal axis may not go beyond 9. Okay, the page, the breadth of the page is not that it will cross total 18, means 9 and 9 on either side. Quite possible. So try and see that whatever number you get in the coordinate points, in the coordinate table, whatever numbers you get in the coordinate table, it should not be more than 8. So you have to select the numbers, you have to manage the numbers in such a way, right? That you will get when you substitute and you get an answer and you feel, oh, I am getting a larger answer. Then you see, what should I consider to get a lower answer? And you can change accordingly. Alright? Fine. That's up to you. So let's see. So we will say, this is what we assume. X, y, x, comma, y. Here I assume this as 0, this as 2 and this as minus 2. So what do I assume? 0, 2 and minus 2. This is the value I assume for x, and accordingly I will now find the value of y. So what do I do? I will say put x equal to 0 in equation 1. So what we will get? 3 into 0 minus y is equal to 2. So 0 minus y is equal to 2. So minus y is equal to 2. So y is equal to minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2. That means when x is 0, the value of y is minus 2. So what will be the number here? 0 comma minus 2. Understood? So by solving this, you will get the coordinate table. Is that clear? So what is it? But you cannot draw the coordinate table first. It will not be correct. So what you should do is, you should first say that what is the value of x you are going to consider. For example, I will say here, consider the value of x as 0, 2 and minus 2. Assume the value of x as 0, 2, minus 2. Okay? Let us find the coordinates of y accordingly. Let us find the coordinates of y accordingly. And then find out. Each and every time go on changing the value of x and go on finding the value of y, and then comes the coordinate table, and then we will draw the coordinate table. Is that clear? So we will rub this for, this was just for explanation, just to tell you what we will get and how we will get. Alright. So I will say, let us assume x equal to 0, x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2. Okay? And find coordinate of y accordingly. Alright? Then, now you will say, now put x equal to 0 in equation 1. We get, so when you put x equal to 0, you get 3 into 0 minus y is equal to 2. Therefore 0 minus y is equal to 2. Therefore y is equal to minus 2. So you get y as minus 2. You will put this in a block. So you have got one answer for y. Alright. Now first we will finish the coordinate table for one equation, and then it will be simple repetition for the other one. So let us finish for the first one. Okay. Now we have got one value. Now let's get the other value. Now put x equal to 2 in equation 1. See, you had said now we will consider x equal to 0, then 2, then minus 2. So x equal to 0 gave you this answer. Now x equal to 2 will give you one more answer. Then x equal to minus 2 will give you the third answer. And then your coordinate table is complete. Alright? Let's see. So We get, therefore, 3 into 2 minus y is equal to 2. So 6 minus y is equal to 2. So 6 minus 2 is equal to y, and y is equal to 4. So you got the second value. Second value you have got. Now let's get to the third value. Now put x equal to minus 2 in equation 1. So what do we get? We get 3 into minus 2 minus y is equal to 2. So minus 6 minus y is equal to 2. So minus 6 minus 2 is equal to y. So y is equal to minus 8. So we have got the third coordinate as well. So now the coordinate table will get ready. Alright. So copy this much and then we draw the coordinate table for the first one. Alright. Copy this much. Now let us draw the coordinate table. So what is the coordinate table going to be? It is going to have 3 rows and it will have 4 columns. X, Y, X, comma, Y. So we considered 2, 0, 2 and minus 2. We had assumed 0, 2 and minus 2. So we will put 0, 2, minus 2 in the first row. Now based on that we have calculated value of y, so that y we have to put. So when x was 0, what was the value of y? Minus 2. When this was 2, then we got 4. When this was minus 2, we got minus 8. So finally x comma y is this. This is x comma y. So you have got the first coordinate table ready. Alright. So equation 1 के लिए coordinate table is ready. Right. Exactly similar thing we are going to do now for equation number 2. So we'll go to equation number 2 now. So how do we start? What is the given equation? 2x minus y is equal to 3. 2x minus y is equal to 3. This is the equation. Okay, so we will say again the same thing, assuming x equal to 0, x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2, we will find coordinates of y accordingly. Now put x equal to 0 in equation 2. We get. So what do we get? We will get 2 into 0, then minus y equals to 3. Right? Equals to 3. Therefore 0 minus y is equal to 3. Therefore y is equal to minus 3. So you got the first one. Now you will say put x equal to 2 in equation 2. We get. So what do we get? Let us substitute 2 into 2 minus y is equal to 3. So therefore minus y is equal to 3 minus 4. So minus y is minus 1. So y is equal to 1. So we got the second value as well. Now put x equal to minus 2 in equation 2. We get. Okay. What do we get? X equal to minus 2. So 2 into minus 2 minus y is equal to 3. Therefore minus 4 minus y is equal to 3. So minus y is equal to 3 plus 4. So y is equal to minus 7. right? We got the third value as well. All the three values we have got. Now again come back to the coordinate table. So coordinate table x is 0, 2, minus 2 that we had assumed earlier. Now what is going to be the value of y? So what is going to be the value of y? Value of y is going to be first one minus 3, second one 1, and the third one minus 7. So here you have minus 7, here you have 1, here you have minus 3. Clear? So now you have the second coordinate table also ready. Right? Now looking at the first coordinate table and the second coordinate table, you are going to plot the graph. How to plot the graph? Now let's go back to it. Let's see for this coordinate table how to plot the graph of this coordinate table. Then you will plot line for the previous coordinate table, the first coordinate table. You are going to plot the line and then we see how to solve the problem. Alright? We have the two tables ready with us. This table is for this equation here and this coordinate table is for this equation here. We have to plot these two on the graph paper on the right hand side of your graph board. So how do we plot? Take a scale, preferably take a longer scale of 30 centimeter. That it will make it will give you comfort drawing the lines. The smaller scale sometimes you have to shift, and in that shifting some little bit angle may get changed. You may not be well versed with shifting the ruler properly parallel. So you may slightly tilt it by 2 degree or 3 degree and you may not realize it. Alright, and then your answer may not be accurate. Okay, so take a longer scale, the foot scale. Okay, that will help you do it with more accuracy. Okay, let's draw this one first. So when x is 0, y is minus 3. So when x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is minus 3. That means, so for this table I will use the pink chalk. This is the point. This is the point 0, minus 3. 0, minus 3. Next point is 2, 1. So when x is 2, y is 1. So x is 2, y is 1. So what is the intersection point? y1, x2. Where do they intersect? At this point. So this is the point 2, 1. 2, 1. Then comes minus 2 and minus 7. Minus 2 is this side, minus 7 is here. How do we plot it? Minus 2 on the x, minus 7 on the y. It will intersect somewhere here. This is the point minus 2, minus 7. So now you can see you have got 3 points of this particular coordinate table ready. What are you going to do now? You're simply going to draw a line which passes through all the 3 points. That is why I said select the foot scale, because sometimes these points can be far off. Alright? And then the smaller scale, it will be difficult to maintain a straight line. Alright? Alright, so I will draw it by so you have got, you will write at the end here, you will write the equation. What is the equation? 2x minus y is equal to 3. This is the equation. You are going to write it. Next, 3x minus y is equal to 2. Now I have to plot this. So 0 and minus 2, it is here. When 0 minus 2 is here. So I will take a different chalk color. Let me take yellow. I'll take yellow. 0, minus 2. So this becomes the point 0, minus 2. Next, 2, 4. So when this is 2, this is 4. Where do they intersect? Here. This is the point 2, 4. Next, minus 2, minus 8. So minus 8 is here. Minus 2 is here. So the point is here. Alright? So you've got the 3 points. Just put your ruler and draw a line passing through these points. Okay? Alright? So what we have done? We have drawn the 2 lines. We have plotted the 2 lines on the graph based on the coordinate table. Now you understood how important the coordinate table is? All points which you are choosing here are coming from the coordinate table. What if the coordinate table is wrong? What if there is a mistake in the coordinate table? Then your lines will not be correct. And then your intersection point, which is the actual answer, will also not be correct. Right? Now here, what is the intersection point now here? I can see the intersection point minus 6 and minus 1. This is the intersection point. So whatever is the intersection point, whatever it is, wherever your intersection point is coming, take the x coordinate, take the y coordinate, that becomes the solution and you're going to write what it is. So minus 1 is the x coordinate, minus 6 is the y coordinate, this is the intersection point here. Okay, you can double circle it just to give it importance, just to give it impatience. You can double circle it because you have already circled 1 circles are there for everyone. The intersection point can have double circle and the coordinates have to be written for the intersection point. Alright, and then you will say the solution. So you will say solution set. Solution set. First, the x coordinate, which is minus 1, then the y coordinate minus 6, bracket closed, curly bracket closed. This is the solution set for this equation. So for these 2 equations, what is the answer? What is the root? What is the solution? Minus 1 comma minus 6. So x is how much? Minus 1. Y is how much? Minus 6. So what is the value of x? Minus 1. What is the value of y? Minus 6. That is what the graphical method has given us. You can try solving it by Cramer's rule, you can try solving it by elimination method, any method, and see and check whether you are getting minus 1 and minus 6. This you have to do in the rough work column. Is that clear? Check whether in the rough work column by any other method you are getting these values. Because as I said, while drawing on the ruler, there may be some misalignment, then 1 or 2 degrees change will not realize, and then this minus 1, minus 6 may become minus 0.8 and 6.2. Yeah, minus 0.8 and then here 6.2, 6.5, 0.5 or 1.5. See, little change can change the answer. So you have to be very accurate here in the graph. Alright? And therefore, after drawing, recheck. Go to the rough work column, recheck by any other method, Cramer's rule or elimination method, whatever method you prefer. Recheck whether for these two equations, is the solution minus 1 comma minus 6 right? Check that. Okay, just a verification. Okay, sure. So that finishes graphical method. This is how you will do graphical method. All the best. Complete exercise 2.1.